What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are in a fantastic day today. Today we have the channel update for December 2023 for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's channel update. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started. Welcome everybody to the channel update for the summer 2023. I am so excited for today's video as we have so much to depict in today's video. We have a bunch to go over in regards to real life aviation, models, miscellaneous topics, and so much more. So I really hope you guys are excited for this. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. So just want to give a huge thank you to everybody for continuing to support me. I can't believe that I've been on this current channel for nearly 6 years now and well over 11 years now on Instagram. It's just truly surreal to think that I've been a part of this community for so long, and it means the world that you guys continue to support me in all ways. So I greatly appreciate it, and thank you guys so much for your continued support. Today we have a huge update regarding the summer 2023 in regards to content, news, and just so many topics to dive into, and I hope you guys are excited for all of it. So let's go ahead and get started with the recap for the spring of 2023. Overall, I thought the spring of 2023 was a really great period. We had so many various movements. We made several videos. We had some trips going on, and just ultimately, I thought that was a really good period of time. So let's go ahead and dive into all the numbers on the videos, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the summer 2023 outlook. So let's go ahead and get started. So for our analytics, we'll just make it nice and simple. Go over views, watch time, and subscribers. So 317,000 views, over 9,000 hours of watch time, and over 700 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your support in those regards. Just crazy to think that we keep growing, and it's really special. Can't believe that we're not quite obviously 10,000 subscribers yet, but 6,500 almost is really cool, and I greatly appreciate all your support on all the content. So let's take a look at that content and really summarize it. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see right here, we had the channel update for the spring of 2023. I thought that it turned out really well. There was a couple places that ended up changing the outlook, but nevertheless, it was pretty great. So I thought that turned out really well. Starting from there, we had the February 2023 releases for NG models in massive unboxing 26 of 9 retro models. We were doing the United 777 in-flight videos along with another great planes model airport update. Various reviews, including an American A319 and A320 from 2022, more fleet by types, Tulsa International Airport, really cool one-off about the aviation community, some miscellaneous release reactions, more airport updates, the new airport terminal for Tulsa International Airport, which we'll talk about the progress of the redo for that here momentarily, plane spotting at Denver, and again, just some really cool videos throughout here. Airliners International updates videos, those became a common theme of the spring, which is really cool, and that will probably become an annual content form during that time frame, which will be really exciting. And we had more massive unboxings, more trip reports, more fan mail, and just some really cool videos through here in all regards. Thrust Reduction HD, my second channel for in-flight videos, took off, no pun intended, so was really happy about that, and that will be a focal point going into the future, along with more airport updates, more model reviews, and just some really sentimental times. How to edit aviation photos was a fun one-off video I did during the spring, and ultimately, again, some really great content throughout here. During this March and April and May period, I got super busy with college, so some of this content kind of was a blur, but it was still really fun to make it, including more plane spotting check-in vlogs, Dallas updates, full trips, mass unboxing 28, more in-flight videos, the release reaction in Cabo, Mexico. That was really fun for GeminiJets' April set, which was really unique. And then we had more trip reports on the American 737. More airport updates as per usual. Really fun Tulsa updates. Those were very fun. Got an hour and 22 minutes out of the March update, which was really cool. Along with some more check-in vlogs, along with more massive unboxings, and just, just the consistency about what we do around here. Some DFW plane spotting, another Airliners International update, and we had the airport tier list video, which was a bunch of fun. Some more release reactions, some more airport updates, some more model reviews, plane spotting at Denver again, some more fleet by types, some singular reviews. Finally, it took forever, but the Delta A330-900neo was the only one of the spring period, even though it was literally just a couple days ago, so that was crazy. More DFW plane spotting, another airliners update, the United 175 trip report, and probably a couple other videos between now and then. So ultimately, a really good period, and I thought that we did a really good job in those regards. So yeah, I honestly just a bunch of consistency. We did have a couple one-offs like the aviation editing pictures video, along with a a couple of the Airlines International videos and some really cool ones ultimately. But yeah, it was a really interesting period of content. I thought that turned out really well. So thank you guys so much for all your support. A bunch of really special memories from the the spring of 2023, and even more to be developed here in the summer of 2023. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Also, college went really well. Appreciate all the support in those regards. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to make more content. Just, once you get into the daily grind, it's just grind, and I didn't want to miss out on any of my reoccurring content. So that's kind of where that ended up slacking for college content. But again, greatly appreciate the patience. So let's go ahead and get started for the summer of 2023, starting with models as usual. So before we begin, I do want to say that this summer, as of right now, is currently supposed to be going to be very busy for me. So if I'm a little inactive at times, I apologize. There's just going to be a bunch going on, and we'll talk about that going into the future. Definitely feel free to check out my Instagram at Redriveraviation for all the latest updates and to stay up to date on what's going on. It's a very convenient place to share all the information, so I'd appreciate you guys checking that out if you are interested. Okay, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started with the models here. Models are going to be very consistent, just like the spring, but we do have some increasing frequencies and some various movements. Starting with the airports, all remain the same. The Tulsa redo should be, I really hope that's going to be done over the summer. Just need that mat to show up. So once the mat's here, we're going to be good to go. So very excited for that. Hopefully we'll be making some progress on some other airport movements as well. I've talked about Cabo several times. I would really like to get it off the ground, but unfortunately it's even been a struggle at times to keep my reoccurring content in line. So I can't make any promises at this point, but it's certainly a desire of mine. I can confirm that. Retro Tulsa is kind of unfortunately on the back burner right now as well until everything evens out a little bit more. Just a little busy right now to be able to get that going. We're still waiting on the mat anyways, but I need some time to really depict some of that information. Unfortunately, I do not have much free time right now to be able to do that. So I might try to find a workaround for that, but at the moment that's kind of on idle. So hopefully we'll be able to get back going there soon. And yeah, it's going to be a really good period for airport updates though. We have a bunch of really exciting ones, Great Plains, Dallas, and all of our mid-sized airports, and I'm hopeful to get some new airports going at some point. Keeping that pretty vague because I don't know when or how or what that will be, but hopefully it will be happening here in the near future. So we do have that to look forward to. Unboxings will be very consistent, just like the spring. Plenty of massive unboxings. Expect 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and 36 most likely. I plan on doing 2 a month during the summer because I have plenty, and I just have all these boxes sitting around. So I don't know if you can see over there in the frame. I hope it's not in there, but there's a huge stack of boxes. It looks really bad. So nevertheless, we do have several filmed and we have more coming, so stay on the lookout for it. We'll also have the Airlines International haul video that will become an annual video. Regardless of how many models I'll get, I'll probably throw that into, if I need to separate it into 2, one for models, one for memorabilia items, I will do that, but I anticipate probably one large video regarding all the items along with just everything that we're getting there. So expect that as well. And some more singular model unboxings. This Astrojet 737 will be the next one on deck, and I'm sure we'll have a couple more coming up soon. So when I have so many boxes getting misplaced, one ends up making it out of the other. So what I mean by that is sometimes they don't fit where I anticipate them going to, and as such, I think that they end up making pretty good singular reviews. So we'll probably do some more of that along with some other videos coming up in the unboxing department. I also have several aviation memorabilia items. I have timetables. I have some of these little poster advertisements that I got, and then later in the summer, I'll have a really big haul coming home as well. So we'll be getting into the details on that, and I'm excited for those. So expect that at some point. Don't know if it'll be this summer, but at some point we'll be going into detail on that, but that's more of a miscellaneous topic, so we'll talk about that more a little bit here in a minute. Nevertheless, still very excited for that. Reviews, release reactions, and fleet by type videos are all currently recurring, and they're going really great, so excited to continue to build up on that. I think that they've been really great for my channel. The release reactions are fun to assess all the various releases, so that's been going super well. The reviews have been consistent, fantastic. It's been really nice to get to see all the various models a little bit more in detail, so I've really enjoyed those, and it's very nice and a consistent group for the channel. And then the fleet by types are really cool to assess particular types of the fleet. I'm excited to see which ones I'll do after the next collection video, which that'll be coming out very soon. Hopefully by the time Airliners comes around, but it might be after, so I do have the anticipation though of being able to get that out at some point during the summer. So expect the next annual channel update for the summer coming in the hopefully coming weeks. We'll also have several one-off videos. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll have some sort of one-off videos, but they may not be the ones that I anticipate. I really would like to do that Shapeways video. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but hopefully we'll be able to do it at some point. GeminiJets versus NG models 2023. That's more of a video just a full assessment of both companies and that showed their pros and cons. So I would like to make that, along with some others, including maybe some model and mold comparisons. The Southwest Desert Gold 737 MAX 8 I thought would make for a really cool comparison video, so maybe I'll be able to do that, among other topics, but certainly expect more of that to come. And sorry, I need to pick up the paper, can't see what I wrote here. And other videos like top favorite models and, you know, different content forms like that. So certainly looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are as well, but the models will keep the consistent groove. We love to see it. Also, if you like model aircraft pictures or really short clips, I do have a model Instagram account now. It's RA Models on Instagram if you'd like to check that out for daily pictures of models like these, and also reels from like conventions and whatnot. So that'll be very exciting, and I'm certainly looking very forward to that. The real life section, I will try to make it a little bit more consolidated than I did last time because I talked about trips for 20 minutes. I could make a whole video on it, but nevertheless, we'll just go into some details. So if you missed the last channel update, I'll summarize it really quick. Earlier this year, I had several trips, including a trip to Denver, which we did. That trip has been fully posted at this point, so glad to see that. We had a trip to Dallas, Miami, and Atlanta. That trip was super fun. Really enjoyed it, and that's where we'll be starting our content going into the summer. So we'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in a moment. Had an Austin day trip with some friends from Oklahoma State University. That was super fun. That'll be coming out later this year, so excited for that. We'll talk about the format a little bit more in detail here in just a moment. And then since then, we had some additional trips. My family and I got to go to Cabo San Budget, California or something like that, but it was in Mexico, of course, and that was a bunch of fun. So really enjoyed that. Or I'm trying to think of what the actual like Vancouver, British Columbia. I'm trying to think of what the second part is. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but Cabo, Mexico, in other words. Really fun trip. Really enjoyed it. American 737, American A321, United A320, and Southwest 737-800. Really great flights, so all those get added to the queue. I got to go to the one-day Dallas show for collectibles. That was on April 8th. That was really fun. Got to do an American 737 there, and an unexpected Envoy first class back, so we'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in a moment. And then we also had a trip to the Midwest, including Indianapolis, Dayton, Ohio, and Cincinnati, which was really cool. Got to go spotting at Indianapolis International Airport. Got to go to the U.S. Air Force Museum along with MTS Aviation models in Dayton. That was a really cool experience, along with spotting at Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport. Really fun trip. Got to fly multiple flights, some really great ones. Southwest 737-800 from Tulsa, Austin, Indianapolis. Spirit A319, first Spirit flight in big front seat from Indianapolis to Orlando. Frontier Airbus A321 from Orlando to New Orleans, and then an unbelievable sequence of events somehow made my original itinerary of Southwest New Orleans to St. Louis and Southwest St. Louis to Tulsa. Really crazy experience. Could make a whole story time on that, which I might. We'll see. I would like to do that because it was a absolutely surreal day. If you were following along on Instagram, you probably know what I'm referring to, but there's a bunch more to the story than what I posted. So it was a really fun day, though. Probably the most insane travel day I'll ever have, and I really enjoyed every moment of it. So excited to share that with you all. It's going to be a blast, and really looking forward to that here in the near future. So going forward with that, so we will be doing the Dallas, Miami, Atlanta content probably throughout the whole summer. So we have the Amtrak Heartland Flyer trip report to do from Oklahoma City to Fort Worth. That'll be a great video. Excited for that. Then we'll have our some Dallas content. Then we'll roll into the American Airlines Boeing 787-9 from Dallas to Miami. Great trip report ahead. Excited for that. We have some Miami content, airplane shop, and the Miami plane spotting. And then for Dallas content, we have DFW public transportation. We'll kind of go into some details on like the Trinity Rail Express and DART in that video, so expect that. We'll go into some detail about the Admirals Club. Great facility. Excited to talk about that a little bit more in detail. And we'll also talk about some more plane spotting at DFW, because why not? Then we'll have a Delta 737-300 trip report from Fort Lauderdale to Atlanta. Very excited for that. That was a very fun flight, so expect some details on that to come. And then we'll have a Atlanta spotting video, Delta Museum video, along with Atlanta spotting, and then we'll have a Delta 717 from Atlanta to Oklahoma City. So that should pretty much encompass the whole summer for content. Really looking forward to that. We do have some really exciting plans this summer, and I'm hopeful that we'll be able to share those as soon as possible. But the problem is the queue is just so large right now. Never thought that I would be in this position, honestly. I never thought that it would get to the point where we literally have content, probably realistically speaking, through the end of 2024, which is kind of ridiculous to think about. And I might be exaggerating a little bit, but once you get intermissions in there and everything, we have a bunch of content. We have all that Austin content on top of what I just mentioned to you. We have all the content from the San Jose del Cabo trip. We have all the content from the Midwest trip, and then some more to come. Airliners, obviously, that will be getting expedited, and no flights this time around. Pretty crazy. I can't believe that I'm saying that, but there will be no flights, so those won't go into the queue, but obviously we'll immediately following airliners do all the vlogs and everything, so that'll be a fun part of the summer and just ultimately a bunch of fun to have. So very grateful and fortunate to be in this position. I'm excited to bring all these experiences to your guys' viewing, and I hope that you guys are excited for them in various ways. So that'll be really fun and very much looking forward to that. We'll hopefully have some more spotting as well. Kind of have an idea that maybe I could just, if you guys have seen my latest spotting videos where I go over all the pictures, I might do that to catch up on my Tulsa spotting, because there's a bunch of, that format works really well, and I love the spotting vlog format, but the problem with it is it's just too darn time consuming to make it justifiable, which I really, really enjoy making them, but they're just so time committing. So I might do the new spotting format for some of my previous Tulsa content, because there was some really great spotting days in there that I really want to catch up on. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that. We could start doing that on a monthly basis and finally get caught up to where we are. So there's a bunch of that to be done. So I might try to do that. Would like to do in spotting vlog format, just don't know if it's feasible right now, but hopefully we could work into that, along with hopefully some various other aviation videos like aviation news. Would like to do some of that as well, but honestly, you guys heard the previous slated content, just trying to really get that down and solidified, and really just a bunch of pre-recording as per usual after that this first year of college. That's kind of the new normal, so it's all good. It happens, but we'll figure it out from there. But just an idea on the Tulsa spotting. There's also a couple one-off videos I'd like to make, like the Tulsa Visitor Pass is a really great new program I'd like to make a video on, and a bunch of other topics as well. So hopefully maybe we'll be able to dive into some of that, and even some would be better than none. So, but you know, if I had 48 hours in a day, we could do some real damage, but unfortunately we only have 24. So we're doing what we can and we're making the best of it. So really pleased with that. I also might start working towards making some real life content, possibly, not sure yet, but Cabo, I got a bunch of really good footage of like actual like vlog type lifestyle type vacation content. So maybe I'll make another channel for that. Maybe, haven't decided yet. I really like to share it. I just don't know if it's the best use of my time considering everything I previously mentioned to y'all. So we'll see, but I would like to do some of that. So maybe we will. Maybe we might leave it for later. We'll have to see on that. Also, the last major announcement for the real life content, at least on this channel, is that I'm only going to be posting the significant in-flight videos going forward. Really significant takeoffs and landings probably will be predominantly what we'll be seeing posted. All the in-flight videos, including the pushback engine start videos and the majority of the cruise videos, will be over on my second channel, Thrust Reduction HD. So if you are interested in the in-flight videos and like watching those, check out that channel where they'll all be posted in chronological order and simultaneously with the trip reports. So, but I will post the significant trip reports. Well, of course I'm going to post the significant trip reports, but I will post all the significant in-flight videos on this channel as well, Redriveraviation. So stay on the lookout for that too. Speaking of trip reports, I'm still trying to do 2 months if I can, but it's going to be a little bit tough, being quite honest. So I'm just going to do as much in a reasonable amount as I can, and hopefully we're able to keep making it happen. But the good news is I'll have a couple weeks here of downtime before airliners, so that'll be a good opportunity to start getting caught up, and then I'll have a little bit of extra time in July as well, which is currently slated to be a very busy month. But looking forward to all that. Again, Instagram will be the place to be, but I'll also try to share some updates here on YouTube on the community tab, so stay on the lookout for that. Lastly, hopefully some more expansion coming for plane spotting. I hope to go to Tulsa a couple times during the summer. I already did once, so be tying what I did last summer, but hopefully they'll have an aviation day again. That would be really fun. But regardless, the B-29 is coming to Tulsa next week, so excited to get out there to see that. That'll be a bunch of fun. So that's on the list. Tinker Air Force Base will finally have their air show returning in July 1st and 2nd, so I will be there for that. So that'll be another great opportunity, and hopefully some other really cool events during the summer too, in terms of local region events aviation wise. So hopefully we'll get to see some more of that, but that'll be a great opportunity as well. I think that concludes it really for the real life content outside of airliners, which I was about to talk about. Yes, so as of for Airliners International 2023, all the update videos are out. So if you'd like to go check that out for the latest information, please do so. But I'm really excited for the Airliners International content this summer. I was kind of I didn't know last summer how it was going to be formatted, but now that I know kind of what to expect, it's going to be an absolute blast. You got a wireless microphone coming in, so that'll be awesome. And I hope to have a cameraman this time. I promise I'll film more, because last year I was so excited. I just missed out, completely blanked on filming. I still got a bunch of really great pictures, I thought, but really need to do better on footage this year. So I did some really good practice at the collectibles show in April at DFW. Went really well. I also hope to make a video on that too, along with a bunch of other content to come from these other trips too. Just didn't get a chance to talk about that much yet, because it's obviously so far out. So hopefully we'll get to be doing that soon. But the Airliners International content will be expedited. I'm expecting a day 1 vlog, welcome reception video, day 2 vlog, spotting meetup video, and day 3 vlog, and maybe a banquet vlog. We'll have to see, but I'm certainly looking very forward to it. I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be a great time, and if you are coming, really excited, please go fill out that Google form on those videos if you haven't, if you are interested in attending the spotting meetup or need any additional assistance. But I'm telling you, it's going to be an absolute blast. Once you get there, you'll see what I'm talking about. Just got to be there, and going to be excited to get to meet all of you guys. So do not hesitate to DM me if you want to meet up. Would love to. And also don't forget that there is an Instagram group chat, and if you would like to be added to that for Airliners 2023, please let me know in the comments below, or contact me somewhere, and I will be happy to get you in that. As of for miscellaneous topics, this is going to be a really vague segment, because honestly I have no idea what to expect in this regard, but I hope to at least make some videos regarding miscellaneous topics. But a couple ideas I have was that memorabilia unboxing I was talking about. I have some timetables, some of these, and really some other aviation memorabilia items that I would like to assess. So hopefully I'll be able to make a video on that maybe later this summer when I get a little bit more of time. So we'll have to see on that. Also hope's a key word, but we'd like to do some more fan mail videos along with flight simulators. Again, just really hard to say right now, to be quite honest, but if we do, fantastic. If not, we have a bunch of content going for us. So I mean, of course the main focus here is models, so there's something to be said for at least making an effort, though. So that's the goal, along with, again, please stay up to date on social media if you are interested in what's going on in my life, and also what's to come content-wise. I'll be updating everybody there, and also the model Instagram page is really great. So, and don't forget about the second channel, Thrust Reduction HD, for all the in-flight videos. And I don't think I'm going to move trip ports over there anytime soon, but I might start experimenting a little bit. So if you see that on there, that's why. It's just more of an experiment rather than a new normal, if you will. So I do intend to keep all the trip ports here as of right now, but if the algorithm says otherwise, I might reconsider. We'll have to see, but all just thoughts right now, nothing solidified. So trip ports will be over here for the primary future. So stay on the lookout for that. Outside of that, that's really everything that I have to say. It's tough to say right now because I don't know how much time I'm going to have, because July is currently slated to be the busiest month I've ever had, and you guys will see what I'm talking about later on in the month. But as of for regarding all the other topics, we have a bunch of really fun plans ahead. So I hope you guys are excited for those. It'll be a bunch of fun, and I'm really looking forward to those. But nevertheless, dinner's ready, so that will do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process. Do love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon, as Redriveraviation is signing off.